Good afternoon, everyone. This is Women Empowerment and Legal Aid, and this is our usual program. Your story, your voice. On this program, I'm sure you remember, you have the opportunity to walk up to our office and discuss issues of violation of your human rights. We're always here to address your rights for you. Yes, you can walk up to our office, number 25, Adekunle Fajuyiwe, GRA, Ikeja, and you will be attended to promptly. Yes, is your right being violated or likely to be violated? Are you undergoing issues of domestic violence or violence in the society? Please, we want to implore you not to keep quiet. It is when you speak out that help can come your way. Yes, my own name is Fumi Falano. This afternoon, we will be listening to the story of a young lady that walked up to our office. Yes, last Monday they were here, Esther and what's your name again, Pastor Ayo. Yes, the two of them were here, and we asked them to come back with their witnesses so that they will be able to tell us the facts, and we'll juxtapose the stories of the two of them, and we'll be able to arrive at an amicable settlement. Yeah, the story is that Esther was a 17-year-old girl at the time. Ayo impregnated her, and after 3 children, Ayo abandoned her and 3 children. But luckily, we were able to get Ayo, and Ayo came here on the program. Now, this afternoon, the two of them are here, and we'll have the benefit of listening to the two of them, as well as listening to their witnesses. Thank you very much. Who is starting first? Ayo, yes. Ayo, you were here last week, and we asked you to come back here with at least somebody who can corroborate your story. Yes, you are welcome.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes. You told us, yes, the allegation is that Esther was 17 years old when you, of course, you agreed that you knew she was 17, and you abandoned her and 3 children for the past 2 years, and you have not been taking care of your children. That is why you're here. So why did you do that?
It's because we have issues together, and I told her to settle it amicably, which she refused.
Yeah, what are the issues?
The issue is about her and my children.
I said, what are they? Specifically, we want to know what the issues are and how those issues will be resolved.
I was planning concerning our future when we are still together. That this is what you're supposed to do, this is what you're supposed to do, this is what you're supposed to do.
So what were those things that she was supposed to do and she didn't do them, and now you drove her out with 3 children?
Not because of that, no.
Yes, why did you drive her out with 3 children and you abandoned them for 2 years?
She knows about everything before she left.
She knows about
everything.
What everything? What are those things?
She knows about my accommodation.
Yes. She knew you were going to drive her out. She agreed that you should chase her out of the house.
I have already called her. I talked to her that what is the next step now? Because we are going to relocate out of this place. And at the end of the day, I don't see any positive result from her.
What do you mean by positive results?
I was the only one that was doing everything.
Everything like what?
I told her something.
What is the thing?
I'm expecting her to say something out, something good.
Like what?
Like my husband, everything will be okay. Okay, put your mind at rest. Advise him that, okay, if you want to live here, where are we going? That's an advice, because 2 is better than 1. No, there's nothing.
So because she didn't ask you where you were going, you now chased her out with the children.
I was seriously frustrated.
You were frustrated and you chased her out with the children?
She frustrated my life.
How? What did she do to frustrate your life?
Anger.
What do you mean? Let's listen to what and what she did.
If she started, I don't want to call it madness, inside house, people will be coming in that, Pastor, what happened? I will tell them nothing, and they know that.
Okay, was that why you now chased her out of the house together with 3 children and abandoned them? Is that not wicked?
It's my landlord that chased me out of the house.
Yeah, but where have you been living?
I put my load in somewhere.
Yes. And where are they staying? Where did you ask them to go and stay?
To their mother.
To go and stay with her mother?
Yes.
So have you been going there to take care of them for those 2 years? Have you been going there to take care of them there?
Yes, when they are still there. I went there. I always
When did you go there, and how much did you give her and the children?
They called me last year. I have not even rented any apartment.
Yes.
And they called me, one pastor and a mother, and we talked together, we laughed together.
So last year, that was 2020.
Yes, ma'am.
And when did you chase them out?
Because of our
When? What year did you chase them out of the house?
2019.
Yes.
And
now from 2019 to 2020, where did you expect them to stay, and how were they feeding? How were you feeding them?
I normally go there. I normally went there for program. So we
I'm not talking about program. Feeding. How much was the feeding allowance that you were giving to them every month?
That's October 2019. Nothing.
You didn't give them any money from 2019 to 2020. Okay, from 2020 to 2021, go.
Earlier of last year. So I went there. So we talked together, and
it's not talk.
I gave her 10,000.
Yes.
So after a week, she called me back. She called me back after a week that they need money again. And after that, I was hearing her mother voice under the phone that so show me something and tell him to come. After that, they are not cursing.
So okay, that's okay. So that means they wanted you to come and see your children. That means you were not going there to see them. You were not going there.
I went there several times without seeing herself. I went there, if I went there, I can spend like 5 hours.
So I want to believe that from that 2019 to 2021, you gave 10,000 naira. I'm recording it.
Not only 10,000.
How much?
I went there. I always give them money, buy clothes. I buy clothes for them.
When and how much?
And I bought soap for them.
When?
That was last year, even this
2020?
Year. Yes.
What month? Of...
I was.
No, can you remind? No. Can you still remember when precisely you went there to give them dresses?
This year.
To give your children.
Ma?
You gave your children dresses or what did you say?
I went there first Sunday of this year.
So first Sunday.
Yes.
Now January 1 or 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And you bought some food.
Ma?
You bought food for them.
No.
What did you take there?
I went there and I gave them money.
How much?
5,000.
Okay, that's 15,000.
That was January.
January, yes.
So I went there on February. But okay, I gave them 2,000. Okay,
2,000 again. That's 17,000. Yes.
On March, first week of March, I went there again. Okay, yes, I went there again. I went there with soap. Okay, yes, I went there with soap, and I was playing with them outside.
Okay, thank you. Now you have 3 children, isn't it?
Yes.
How old are these children?
3 years plus. That is my 4th child.
Okay. The first child is about
3 years plus.
Okay, 3.5 years. Second?
2 years plus.
Third one?
She's going to clock a year.
So you were even having them like staircase after the other, bang, and now you abandoned them. Now I want to believe that from 2019 to 2021, you gave 3 children 17,000 naira, and you claim you are a pastor. You've been eating, you've been feeding yourself. Now remember, this girl was 17 years when you impregnated Isn't it?
Yes.
It is an offense. I told you. When you impregnate an underage, I'm sure you know you committed an offense.
Yes.
That can be pressed against you. Okay, can we listen to you? You have listened to Ayo, Pastor Ayo. Is that your name? Yes. Can we listen to you, Esther?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. My name is Esther Shogowale. I was at the age of 17 years when Pastor Ayo impregnated me. And started from there, we live as a family. But in 2019, we have a little issue, both of us.
You had a misunderstanding. Yes.
So after that, he told me to leave his house. She took his phone and called my mom and tell her that I'm going to pack your child load, come to your house right now. My mommy said, please calm down. Let me come there and settle any misunderstanding between both of you. She called his mommy immediately. After that, she called his mommy, she explained everything to his mom. And the mommy said, praise the Lord. So she cut the phone. So I told her that before
the pastor's mom said, praise the Lord, that
yes.
There was a misunderstanding between you.
Yes.
Oh, she was expecting there should be a misunderstanding.
Yes, God is my weakness. And then after that, that day we have an issue. I told her about, before you pack my load outside, I need to go for scan. When I got to scan, she told me that both of us were going together, that if he's pregnant, I'm going to abort it.
Yeah, you will abort the pregnancy.
So I left the house in the morning. She gave me 1,005. I told her, you said it's 1,000. I said it's 1,005. I went for pregnancy. The baby at my back, I'm nursing, is 1 year. 1 year and 2 months. The baby I'm nursing. So I took the baby to my mom's place and go for the scan. I returned with the result. My mom said I should go and use it to show her. When I got home, she locked the door. She doesn't let me in. I was begging, staying there for several minutes, even an hour. She doesn't let me in. So after that, I tried to appointed to the letter of the result to her at the window. So I now begged her that she gave me just a cloth for me to change for the baby and pack it in the morning. Because I have a boy.
Okay, you already told us this story last time.
Yes.
Yes, the issue now, he said he has been taking care of you since 2019 and that you agreed to leave the house. That it was the decision of the two of you to take the 3 children and leave the house. Is that
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yes. How did it happen?
Because of the misunderstanding we have that day, so both of us, she packed my load into the parlor because we are using 2-bedroom flats. She packed everything inside the parlor. So after that, I went to my parents' house. My parents sent me back to his house. She doesn't open the door for me. So after that, I went to the school for almost a week, 2 weeks, to the school, to my baby school. When I get there, those people selling something in the front of the school called me and told me that your baby is very sick. Came in late from maybe 2 weeks ago, and he came in by 9 o'clock. And I told her that I'm not around, that his daddy is taking care of her. So they should not be around. The teacher called me, he's very cheating. So I need to take the baby home for the treatment. So after I take the baby, I called the nurse to treat the baby. So after treating the baby, she came to my place to settle the matter. When she came with one of our evangelists, one of our mommy's friends, when she was going, she picked the baby without my consent and ran away. I didn't wear slippers before I ran I crossed the first lane, second lane to collect the baby from her without my consent. That was the first issue. I forgot to tell you the last time. So she came back. She normally came, not come, but she bought them biscuits, etc., soba, etc., and she sits with them, speak anything she wants to speak with them, show them cartoons on phone, and picks them, do everything. It doesn't bring anything.
So since 2019 to 2021, how much?
Since 2019, October 23. I left his house. She doesn't bring anything to December. So after I gave birth at May 4, which is on Monday. So I came back home at Saturday. She came with bread or flour.
May 2020.
Yes. She came with bread, milk, and bonfita, and she dropped 5,000 naira with raw bread.
That's May, yes.
So after June, I called my mommy friend, I called my daddy's friend to tell her my story, and she told me she's going to take us to human rights at Agege. The man is driving ambulance at Agege hospital. So the man now said, don't worry, let me call the man and make it available between me and her. That he said, Akintile Jode Kabara Shore, I don't know how to interpret it in English. So she called her and played with us. She said to him, he said he doesn't have money. So the man said, how much are you going to be dropped? He said he's going to drop 10,000. She gave me his ATM to go and withdraw the money. She told me his PIN, and I gave them. That was June.
June, okay. June
she gave us 10,000 naira.
Yes,
10,000 naira
yes.
from June. So at December she come, she gave
December 2020.
2020.
Yes.
She came to my house and she gave both of his daughter, the first one and second, she gave them 1,000 naira.
That's 2,000. Yes.
And the 1st of January, first she brought 200 naira.
January 2021
by God's grace. And she even come with fumble. Every time she come with say, can you see my life has changed? You have the capacity to take care of these children. That's why you are taking care of them. She normally speak around all my neighbor, my colleagues. When she wants to drop my load, she put it at the walking way at the express, and everybody can have it. Everybody can see it. My first house, second house, even Muslim beside us call me and say, Pastor, walking carry your way, no. I said, and she dropped the load and she left.
Okay, it's alright. Pastor, so why you want the children to starve to death?
Okay. She said something about our load. My brother.
Forget about her load. You chased her out, That one. Why about taking care of your children? That's what we want to discuss now.
Okay,
what do you want to do about the children and your wife that you abandoned for 3 years? For 2 years?
I have discussed it with her earlier this year.
Yes.
And she refused to.
Yeah. And you talk to me now, otherwise we'll press charges against you.
What I can do, I have said it last week that I will be giving her 12,000.
12,000 naira per month?
Yes, ma'am.
For 3 children?
Yes, ma'am.
That is not enough.
I told her something because now I don't have any ministry now, and this is what we can do together.
Oh, hold it. He wants to be giving you 12,000 naira per month for 3 children. Would that
Mommy, it can't be enough. That 12,000 naira per month will be 4,000 for a child, and per day that was 130. Per day for a child is 130. I've actually calculated.
Ayo,
Ma'am?
that is not enough.
I'm
sure you know.
I understand that. What I cannot do, I cannot say it out. I have called her that this.
You know you have been so wicked to these children.
No, ma'am.
By abandoning them for
before God and man, when I was still living under a member roof, that is it is my member.
So that way you chase them out. Do you expect them to go and die on the road, on the street, or live under the bridge? Is that not wicked? 3 children, small babies. And you move around praying that you are praying for members. Your members do not know how wicked you are going to your family. And you do not know that God will be angry with you. Haven't you read it in the Bible that whoever does not take care of members of his family is worse than infidel? And you are praying for others.
I'm trying my best.
And you think the God of those boys, the boy and the girls, will answer your prayers? You are not trying your best. You abandon them for 2 years. Is that your best? Is that the best that a good father should do?
When I gave her the 10,000, she called me after a week and she was cursing. What do you want me to do?
10,000 naira. So because
after a week, she was.
How about your children?
And she was cursing. What do you want me to do?
Mommy, can I come in? I didn't call her. Even by God's grace. I normally call her when the baby tells I want to speak with my daddy. I call her. But at times when you play with them, I call them. I didn't see anything by God's grace. But the day she came into my house and cursed my mommy, cursed every one of us in the house, that was the day I called her.
Okay.
Yes.
She blocked me on WhatsApp. She blocked my phone number. Not to talk to the baby again.
I
normally call his brother, senior brother, to pray for the baby. If they are a year plus during their birthday, maybe they want to do anything.
Okay, that's okay. So what do you want to? Are you ready now
yes,
to rectify your errors of the past?
Yes, they said what can I give her last week, and I gave her 7,000.
Is that 7,000 what you'll be giving her?
Ma?
How much do you want to be giving her?
I have said the last 12,000.
12,000 will be too small for 3 children. Yes, Mama.
Yes, ma'am.
That is
I have to speak English.
Esther. She cannot speak English now. She doesn't understand English. Gbọ́ òyìnbó wọn náà. Màmá ẹ má sọ mi tẹ wà, ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó látọ̀dọ̀ yín màmá. Màmá ẹ̀yin lẹ fà á. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ọmọ ọdún mẹ́tàdínlógún ké kó ó forí sábẹ́ yín ó lọ sí lórí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Yes. Tọ́jú ọmọ yìí dáadáa kó tó lọ sọ fún.
Yes.
And you pretended to be a man of God, and you believed him, and he was impregnated a woman. Yes, underage. Right on your nose, under your nose, you allow this. It's not good. Yes, listen. We are listening to you now. Yorùbá tẹ gbọ́, màmá fọgbọ́n sọ òyìnbó fáwọn tí ò bá gbọ́ Yorùbá.
Ògo ni fún Ọlọ́run lókè ọ̀run. Ṣé rí ìgbà tí yíṣu ìbẹ̀rẹ̀?
That is Esther's mother.
Ṣé àti wá sọ̀rọ̀ náà ti wá sọ̀rọ̀. Ibi tán ti mọ̀rọ̀, òun ni mo fẹ́ mọ̀rọ̀, àgbọ̀dọ̀ tó mọ̀rọ̀ láti ìbùdó mi.
Màmá àfẹ́ kẹ́ fàwa sẹ́yìn.
Òun náà mo sọ, èmi ni mo fa gbogbo ẹ̀. Ṣé rí èmi ò wọ́rì bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣé wò mí yẹn. Ṣé rí ìgbà tí incident yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ tí mo pè é kò sí ẹ̀hán kan láàrin wa bàbá òun nínú balùwẹ̀ ni mo pọ́ ọmọ mi sí. Tí mo sọ pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ òkè sùn ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù báyìí ó lè ṣe nǹkan ṣàlàyé nǹkan bá ti máa ń fẹ́ra yín ṣé bó ṣe yẹ kó rí nìyẹn mo dẹ̀ gbé ó lè dá mi ló lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ó tẹ̀lé òun bọ̀ láti program kan ni ó dẹ̀ gbégbé hàn mí pé nínú program gangan ni wọ́n ti ń sọ àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ pé ìyàwó mi ó dẹ̀ ń sunkún tí ọ̀run dẹ̀ ń kọ́ sílẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ń ké ìyẹn Pastor Ayo ó ń ké gan àwọn náà nílò ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ náà ó ń ké gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe yẹn ni màá ṣe bá ṣe fà wọ́n.
Ṣé bó ṣe rí nìyẹn Ayọ̀? Is that correct?
What she said is
that
God that you were said you were coming from church and they said this is your wife.
No, that is not how we started. No, that is not how we started this.
Yes, how did it start? Báwo ló ṣe sọ?
I said it last week that
you must say it in her presence.
Yes, she said, who am I dating? Ṣé mo parọ́ mọ́ mi? Before God and ma. Ní pé ta ni mo ń fẹ́. I have
nígbà tó wá sọ pé ta ló ń fẹ́ kọ́. Sọ Yorùbá so that mama can understand you.
Wọ́n pè mí, mo ti wà níbẹ̀ láti mo ti ṣe ministry for over 3 years.
Cover your mouth.
And I have nothing dealing with her. I have nothing dealing with her. I have been there for good 3 years.
That is, you have no relationship with her.
At all.
Yes, so how did it happen? How did it now happen?
Okay.
No, you speak English.
Annie choir mistress is like a mother to me.
The choir mistress of your mama's church?
Yes.
Okay. So the church was mama's church. You were coming there to minister there?
No, she's not her own church.
Church Tani. Tani the church.
I'm the owner of the church. She didn't even for college. Is it your name?
Praise the Lord. Mama.
Okay, then the church.
Mama,
okay, then the church.
Mama,
coming.
Excuse me, can I come in? No, you will come in later.
Mama call me later. So tin yin ẹjọ́ ṣé nígbà tí mistake yẹn wáyé ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ló ti pé ìyá ẹ̀ wá láàárọ̀ aago 5 yẹn jíde mo ní tó bá dẹ̀ ti bí ọmọ ẹ̀ kó máa lọ tó bá ti ṣe rí nǹkan tí Ayọ̀ ń sọ ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó yà mí ní ẹnu tá a bá ṣe ilé ayé yìí tán gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ òde la máa jíyàn lọ́jọ́ ìjọ mi ì lè bẹ̀rù màmá ẹ̀ mọ́mì tó dúkú kí n ṣe Ọlọ́run má bẹ̀rù mi má dẹ̀ bẹ̀rù anybody bí ọ̀rọ̀ bá ṣe jẹ́ ni kó o sọ tó gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n òjijì wa ṣé mo ní pé òní kámẹ́rà wa tó ń kàǹtì wa ṣó ti ń yẹ nígbà tó ní pé ìwà àti ọmọ ìtẹ́ ń bí friend ọmọ ìṣe mi ò tún mú ẹ lọ sí church mi pé má bí friend pastor yìí lásán láì mọ̀ pé oyún ti wà nínú ọmọ mi ṣó ti ń yẹ Ayọ̀ nígbà tí ọmọ ilé ẹ̀ lóyún tó ń ké lórí chair tó oníṣẹ̀lẹ̀sẹ̀ ló ti lọ ṣe ministry kan wo ìwé yẹn ipò ní ìyàwó ẹni ó lè máa take gbogbo everything ọmọ ẹ fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ kíkọ́ nígbà yẹn ni. Ayọ̀ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run later on ṣó ti yẹ mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ wípé Ayọ̀ ṣé ọmọ tó fún lóyún àwọn bọ̀dá ẹ ni mo ké sí pé ọmọ yìí lóyún náà wọ́n sọ fún mi pé òun fẹ́ ọmọ kan.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ìyẹn.
So mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ pé wọ́n ní ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ lásán ni wọ́n ní nǹkan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́kọ̀ ọmọ yìí bímọ kó gbé síbí kó ní kálukú kọ́ kó wà ní ààyè ẹ̀ bọ̀dá ẹ̀ ṣe àlàyé fún mi pé ọmọ yìí máa sọ ẹbí ní orúkọ pé iwájú ẹ̀wò ilẹ̀ ìyẹn bọ̀dá ẹ̀ sọ fún mi pé òun mọ̀ ẹ̀ wípé bàbá ṣe máa ṣe oyún ẹ̀ ká lọ ṣe wípé ọmọ yìí àwọn kankan ló ń ṣe deliverance fún ẹ wípé bó o ṣe rí àdèkò lè gbé ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ lọ bá ìyá ẹ̀ àdètò gbé mítìnì ìyá ẹ̀ lẹ́tọ́ sẹ́tọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣọlá pé kò sí mọ́ níbẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni bọ̀ níbẹ̀ Ọlọ́run wà níbẹ̀ ṣó ti yẹ àdèmọ́ ajé ìrìnàjò kẹjọ ọmọ tó pè mí tó jẹ́ àbúgbẹ̀ yẹn ó ní wọ́n mi ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣó pé àǹtẹ́sà lóyún fún bọ̀dá mi torí bọ̀dá mi burú gan o olójòkó yìí ká ẹ̀bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run pé ìjọ kan la máa jí yẹn ọmọ àbúrò ẹ̀ tí wọ́n fẹ́ fi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó ní torí pé ìwà tó wù ní mo ṣe rè ìwà tó wù nígbà rẹ̀ èmi wọ́n sọ pé.
Màmá kí ló dé nígbà tẹ gbọ́ yẹn kí ló dé tẹ ṣì fọmọ yín lẹ́yìn.
ẹ ṣe ọmọ tó bá bí yẹn ọmọ yìí lójòkó ọmọ tó bí yẹn kò tí ì pé 2 months ló ti lóyún mi. Ẹ gbọ́ kí ni kí n ṣe sí ọmọ fẹ́ parẹ́ àdètọ́.
That's okay. We have opportunity to.
Ṣọ́mọ̀ pé bá sọ̀rọ̀
Mama, sit down.
má bẹ̀rù bọ̀dẹ́ o bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run.
It's okay, it's okay. A ti gbọ́ màmá. A ti gbọ́ pásítọ̀ ṣeun tí ò dáa. Ó wà bá dọ̀ wọ́n.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé.
Màmá ẹ má ṣàlàyé kọ̀ọ̀kan ti.
Ó ti wá lóhùn fún wọn yẹn kó má parọ́.
Ẹ má wọlé, mo ti máa mọ̀ kó parọ́ àti gbọ́ yìí. Ẹ agbọ́ àti gbọ́.
Kò rà nǹkan ọmọ rí o. Nǹkan oyún kò rà rí. Kò ṣe nǹkan ọmọ rí. Ìkọ́mọ tó ṣe ọmọ tó wá pẹ̀lú
Mama, ẹ jókòó.
Ọlọ́run
Ẹ jókòó. Mama, sit down. Mama, sit down. Sit down, Mama. That's okay, Mama. Mama, that's okay. Ayo, we have listened to Mama. Okay, what do you have to say? Ayo's witness, because we have called
the ministry started as a fellowship.
Don't forget about ministry. Okay. You know your brother abandoned the wife, threw the wife and the children away.
He abandoned the wife.
Yes, he abandoned the
and
wife
the children.
Yes. You know about
when she was cursing him.
It doesn't, and it was when the children cursing him.
No.
Why did he abandon? Even if he abandoned,
he was frustrated.
And was frustrated and abandoned his children. And I think it is good.
I haven't
and God will be happy with his love.
I haven't said anything.
Said she was cursing him.
No, everything started.
I will chase you out of here. Because you didn't do what you are supposed to do. Yes, and now you are jumping up and down. Yes. You opened your eyes, a 17-year-old girl was impregnated in your house. And you are jumping up and down now. And I've warned this man that if he's not careful, I will ask him to be charged for rape. Because under the law, anybody that impregnates an underage has committed what we call sexual.
Mama will be accomplice.
So if he's not careful, I will just hand him over to the police now. You are jumping up and down under the child's right law. Are you supposed to give out an underage child in marriage? It's against the law. Under the child's right law of Lagos State. Yes. You are also guilty of an offense. Yes. Yes. I'm listening to you. You witness of truth. Yes? Talk to me.
Everything started from so.
How do you know? Were you living together?
No, I didn't.
How do you know everything started from her?
We started. We knew each other.
Together.
We knew each
how do you know it
other.
started?
We
Okay,
knew
how did it
everyone.
start?
We knew.
Now,
we knew
wait,
each other.
listen to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Everything started from how? How?
Okay, my mom.
How did the problem start?
That's what I want to start, but you said I shouldn't go back. My mom
Don't
was
go
a
back.
pastor.
Don't waste our time.
That's what I'm saying. So if my mom was a pastor.
No, start from when he threw them out of the house. How he threw them out. How you threw them out? Because you said it started from. How did you throw them out? Since you were
How
there.
he threw them out.
Yes.
I
Chase
didn't-
them out of the house.
I didn't know anything
You
about
said
that.
you were new.
No,
it
I
started
want
from
that
that.
everything started from the beginning. I want to tell you about the beginning, but you said no. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
No, the
And
beginning.
we can't
Okay,
just
okay,
bring it
start
from
from the
there.
beginning. No, because of
I
that.
can't just take it from
Your
there.
brother has told
What I know,
us.
that's what I want to say.
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Abraham.
Abraham, your brother has told us how it started from the beginning. We don't
Okay.
want you to drag us back. The one that you can come and put now is to fill in the gap if there is any gap. But there is no gap now. There is no
I'm
gap
trying
for you to
say is,
fill.
they are trying to marry each other, and she was trying to all times she tries to go to her mom. Her mom tries to come into their midst. They understand each other better very well. They love each other very well, and every time she will keep saying, "Oh, you man, I don't know, I don't even know," and she keep going to her and trying
Who
to.
is she?
I don't know.
Mama,
Try
Keep
now.
going
she keep
to where?
going to her, and
How do you know?
I knew because
Were you
I
living with them?
go to them. They invite
Don't
So,
get followers,
wait, so
maybe
you two
700
you
or
kept
something.
going to them too. You were always going to
No,
them.
okay, that's
How
why I
are
want
you
to
seeing Amanda?
explain. That is why I want to explain. But you said I should not
If
go.
you shout, I will send you.
No, I'm not shouting, mommy.
Yes,
That's
now you
my
have
voice.
to tell us the truth.
Okay.
Now you told us
Yes.
that Mama was always going to their house.
Okay, yes.
I said, how did you know? You said you were always going there. So
This is
two of
why
you really
that's why
give
I
them
want to
chance.
start from the beginning.
Yes, I'm listening.
Because if I didn't start from the beginning, you can't understand what I'm saying.
No, the beginning we waste our time.
That's what I'm saying.
Just
So
do
I,
everything.
okay,
The
what should I
only-
say?
The parties have told us the beginning, so you have nothing to add from the beginning. These two parties.
Okay,
Even
just
what
the
Mama
beginning.
said is not
My
relevant.
character. That's all.
And she won't be able to say about if you want to tell us about her character. The one you
Because
know,
one
because
day
you
I was
know.
with my mom and they are together. She was like fighting him and my brother called my mom and he was cursing, holding his clothes.
Why?
I don't know.
Is she a mad person that you just get up and hold the clothes of the husband for nothing? You guys should know if you are giving the evidence that you heard, you saw her.
No, I didn't saw her. He called and told
And you should
Mama
also know why now.
that Mama.
When she's not mad, I mean, I'm also going to Yahweh.
Ah,
No,
She was okay.
her behavior.
Mommy.
Okay, but that's okay, that's okay, Abraham. Now tell us, Alakurin,
No?
what are your plans for your children?
I told
And
you.
the woman, because you have to make provision for her, you made her to lose her future at 17.
I don't met her in
You
school
put her,
before.
you put her in a family way. She would have, of course, gone to learn vocational training or something. And you didn't take any step. So what are your plans? I want to know.
Okay. I told her that concerning their.
Okay, you don't want to marry her again.
Ma'am,
You don't want to marry her again. Pastor.
I call her mom one day.
I'm listening. I want to write down what you want to do.
Yes, I call her mom when she was fighting with her mom.
Number one, what do you want to do? Not what you did. I'm writing down
Okay.
so that we can arrive at a solution now.
Concerning their school fees, I will plan towards it and I will get back to her. The school, if
How much is the school fees per annum?
It's 31,000 naira.
Ah, okay. It's not the three of them.
No, for the two.
Okay, two. Okay. That's not much. That's 1,000 per session.
Yes.
Yes. A feeding allowance.
ma'am,
Feeding allowance.
I will be giving her 12,000.
12,000 would be too small. Is it possible for you to jack it up to 15? That would be 5,000.
If you are still together right now, we are going to plan how we are going to do it.
And you can.
But we are not together
Nobody said you should not be together. You are the one that chased her out now.
I cannot stay without that.
You chased her out. So it's your making. So maybe you should back it up to 15,000. Although that 15,000 is still small, but she can manage it. 15,000 per month. Yes. How about accommodation for them?
I have that accommodation. If she can stay in Togate,
What I don't.
if she can stay in Togate,
What does that mean?
I have this issue.
An accommodation at Tollgate.
Oh,
Yes,
anywhere you provide accommodation.
That place, their school.
You
Everything
will
at that place.
provide accommodation.
That-
Yeah, no problem.
I have told.
Okay,
you.
an accommodation. Yeah, I'm writing. Oh.
Yes.
An
So
accommodation.
you need to calm down
Okay, ma.
and talk coordinatedly.
Okay.
An accommodation at Tollgate.
If she can stay there, I have.
She can stay there.
Okay.
Why not? Tollgate, yes. What type of accommodation is there?
Room and parlor with toilet.
It's okay now. It's okay. We should stay now with the children. Where is the school of the boy? There.
That my area here at Introduction.
Very good.
It's very far.
It's far from Tollgate.
Yes.
And you can look for another school for them. They are children.
No, I just even take them to the school.
Wait.
I just even bought them to school.
That's
They are
what I'm
not
Wait.
going to the
Huh?
school. He's saying there is an accommodation at Tollgate for you. Do you know the place?
I didn't know the place.
She will, you will know. She will show you.
Pastor
Look at the
Ayo.
place first now.
Is
Mama,
school,
please.
is there a school close to that accommodation
Yes, ma.
that you will be paying?
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay. And is that where you are? Are you living in that place or is it a vacant place for her alone?
It's for her alone.
Okay, you have rented the place.
No. It's one of my members.
That
This your
provided-
member will throw you out again.
Mama, please don't let her to get accommodation for her to get. Let her to get it in this area.
I don't have money.
No,
no.
You
You
want
want
to
to
have
have That's okay. That's okay.
Don't
That's
raise
okay.
your-
That's
Don't
okay.
raise your
Well,
voice here again. We are trying to help you.
if
don't
you
know.
raise your face, I will throw you out.
You don't know
That's not how
this
you.
is Mr. Falana.
And
It's
you
a
hand you over to
privilege.
the police.
The man walking in and going out is Mr. Femi Falana, or you didn't notice him. We are just trying to mediate. She's a mother. If it's me that is handling this case, I will change it for you when you shout. Mommy is a mother. So better take the opportunity now.
I'm listening to you. Now, you have to take the accommodation when he can afford it.
Yes.
You understand? If you ask your husband to go and get accommodation for you at Banana Island, he cannot afford it. So he has volunteered an accommodation for you at Tollgate. Fine. We will ask somebody to go and check the place.
Yes.
I will ask a social
Okay.
officer to go and check
Social
the place
worker.
and see whether the place is okay. Yes. Number 2, the school, you look for school around there if the place is too far from their school.
The place is too far from the way I stay for work.
And you will change their school.
So where do you work?
I work at Lepo.
Ilepo and Tollgate is not far.
It's very far. Before I come to the school and take the baby back to the school.
I know Tollgate. And I know Ilepo.
I don't even
They are on the
know.
same.
I
Yeah,
don't know why
Tollgate.
they call it
If you are going to court at Ota, there is a place we get to like a roundabout and we turn back and go in towards Ota. That environment is called Tollgate. Ilepo is the market before that Tollgate.
So how will you be seeing them?
Every week. Every week.
You have to put out notice before you go.
If she allow me. If she allow me.
You have to notify
She
her.
will allow you, of course. You will put everything in writing, undertaking. You do like
If
a
she
task.
don't want me to come, so I will.
Don't let another pregnancy enter.
I will start off.
Now, what's your problem about that?
What's your problem with that? If they want to have another child.
What's your problem about that one? And is there anything you want to tell me, Esther? What you are saying is I'm not going to accept it. You cannot force him to take accommodation for you where he cannot afford.
No, not.
We don't want to push him
She's
out
even
of
living at here, at White House here.
Where is White House?
White House at command area, the Paja Yobo. And she was taking me to Tollgate.
How did you know he's living at White House? How did
It's
you know?
not the accommodation. It's not important. If you don't want it, it's not important.
Oh, if she doesn't want it, you have another option for her.
Ma,
You have another option for her.
she knows how everything is now. She knows everything from the.
She doesn't know, but you always come to her to brag that God is doing you well. You are enjoying it. and the children are suffering, and you think God will be happy with you.
When I was still with her,
Wicked.
I was older than my age. When I was still with her, I can say it anywhere. I was
And that
older
is
than
why you
my age.
abandon your children.
I was older than my age because of accommodation.
Is that why you abandon your children and you are not happy? And you think God will
You were older than your age and you were rapidly giving her children to be older than her own age.
You were procreating like staircase.
Your ministry is really
2
serious.
months you were pregnant and you see her like a baby factory. And you have the man. Will you keep quiet? You have the mouth to talk. Because I haven't prosecuted you for rape. And if I report you now that you impregnated a 17-year-old under the child's right law, it is an offense. And you are talking as if you have done something good. It is not that you didn't know that this girl was just 17. It would have been a different case if you didn't know. And you are saying that she gave her consent. She doesn't have the capacity to give consent at 17. And now you want to abandon her. After you have taken the better part and you destroyed her ambition. Now listen to me. If he's going to give you accommodation at all days, you have no choice. That's what you can afford. But this money, how will you be paying it? The school fees and the how about medicals for your children?
Whenever they need my help, it should call me. I have already blocked her because she was causing. But now, I will
you
not.
Block your children. You are not ashamed. You blocked your children. And you are praying for members for their own children. And you said God will be happy with you.
I went there several times. We just set my eyes on her.
And your children go.
On
and you are happy.
I was with them. I was with them.
From your children.
I was with them.
You blocked your children and you are happy.
On the 31st of last year.
And you are moving from member to member, pray for their own children.
I have been looking for another work now.
And you think God of those children will be happy with you.
She wants to destroy my ministry, and if I don't want to do ministry again, I will go and work outside. The two I have, I will be giving you.
You are interested in wait.
To destroy.
Will you listen to me?
They are ready to destroy my ministry, so you have been doing it.
Your first ministry is your family.
Exactly. You are talking about ministry. You have forgotten that the first ministry is your family. That's why the Bible says whoever cannot take care of his family member is it's more worse than an infidel. You cannot be a pastor to an outsider if you have not pastored your own immediate family. If you have not taken care and you are saying àgùntàn tó wà lábẹ́ ẹ̀ ò tọ́jú ẹ̀. You understand what I'm saying? You have not been able to be a good shepherd unto the chief the Lord has given unto you. When the Bible says, and the Lord put the man in the garden and said, tend the garden. That is, take care of the family. The garden is your family. In the book of Genesis, the garden is your family. Tend the garden. That is, take care of the family, your children and the wife. So if you cannot take care of the family and you are pretending to be whether you are a pastor, praying for other people, when you have not been able to take care of your own family, then you can't say you are a pastor. How will God hear you? How will God hear your prayers? And you should even be ashamed of yourself because you are not giving good example even to those so-called members. Anyway, they won't know what you are doing. You'll be pretending to them that you are taking care of your children. They won't know you are not taking care of your children.
They know everything.
They know you are not taking care of your children. And they still kneel down before you to pray for them.
They know everything about you.
And they still think God will hear your prayer. Now, you are going to get the school fees and the medicals for them. Dresses, if they need clothes, they need dresses, they need underwear. I'm sure you know it's your responsibility. She too will also contribute in that area. So I want you to go now and do an undertaking. Is there anything you still want to ask me?
No.
Is there anything you still want to let me know, Pastor Ayo?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
After the undertaking, I don't, because she is a troublesome person. After the undertaking.
It will be part of the It will be part of the undertaking that none of you should emotionally abuse the other. You know the meaning?
Yes, ma'am.
Verbal abuse. This one that you say God is doing is sin. You know it's a verbal abuse. Then this one that you will be abusing your husband, hold his shirt or his jacket. You know it's also domestic abuse. So all these things you are going to put down that both of you will undertake to allow peace to reign. Both of you will undertake not to engage in verbal, physical. Are you listening to me? Physical is beating or holding close. Verbal, emotional or psychological abuse on either parties. And then you also undertake to come and be seeing them regularly to take care of the children. Is that okay, Pastor?
It's not okay with me.
Which one is not okay?
If she stay
in your number 12, your toll gate now.
No, okay.
No, in your toll gate now.
Okay.
She will stay in toll gate now. She will stay in toll gate. She has no choice. But we'll send one of our staff to go and inspect the place, whether the place is good. That's a condition. If the place is not habitable, we won't allow her to go there.
No problem.
Then we will put it in the undertaking. Then after the place must have been certified okay for a mother and 3 children and good, especially for those children, in the interest of those children, then they can move there. It will be part of the undertaking.
Between the house and the school.
If the distance is good. Otherwise, we will still have to look for alternative. We will put it in the undertaking. Then we hand you over to the police. We will hand you over to the police, and you will be prosecuted for all the evils that you have committed in the past. So this is what we are going to do. You do an undertaking, but we must inspect the place. We have told her that whatever you provide, she will accept, but it must be good. It must be a good place. We cannot allow you to go and punish those children that you have been punishing for years. Forgive for the evil you have been doing for them. So you now want to go and dump them somewhere that is not good. We will not allow that. It's not for her now. It's for those children. She can take care of herself. She's working. But we're interested. It is the interest of those children we are protecting here. And that is why we are interested in their education. We are interested in where they live. And we are interested in how you take care of them. So we are going to ask one of our workers to go and inspect the place where you want to put those 3 children, to see whether that place will be good and habitable for them. And if this place is good, then she will have no choice than to move the children there. But if the place is not good, you will still have to come back and look for an alternative. And I insist, you have to get a good place for those children. Not for her, but for those children. Because I'm not even sure you have marriage, you did anything. There's no form of marriage you have done so far. So I'm not referring to her. I'm interested in the care you give to those children. And that is what the law will look at now. And you have no choice. You have to provide a very good place for them. So I will ask Lawyer Mara, please take them to your office and do an undertaking for them. Is there anything you still want to tell me? Is there anything you still want to tell me before you finally leave now?
Mommy, after the visitation, we put everything down so that they will have one agreement to sign. We inspect the place.
So when can we go and inspect it? Is the place ready now?
No.
No, is the place ready? It's not ready. The place is not ready.
It's not ready. Someone I have told, I have talked to the.
So he has to do an undertaking now because the place is not ready. And he will put there when the place will be ready. It will be there when the place will be ready. And the place will only be ready upon our going there to certify that it is good and habitable for those children.
Okay. What I want to say, ma'am.
Yes.
If she wants to stay there, before I spend anything into that apartment, so I will call her. She should come and maybe she should come and see.
People say my worker will go. We can go. The social worker will go with her.
Okay,
To
so
see the place.
to see the place.
Yes.
Before I spend anything.
Yes,
That's all.
it's okay.
Mama, what of the monthly fees?
Ah, very important. So,
Where is it going to
when
pay?
and how will you be paying the monthly allowance?
By God grace, by end of next month, I will try and do
No, this is a new month. So a month is starting.
that. Okay.
Are they not going to eat for this month? I will come that way.
No, by end of this month. That is what
I said this month is starting today. What will they eat for the month of June? Are they going to open their mouths? Talk, some professor. Say it out.
But okay, I don't know. How do you know what it is? Is it first week or
Yes.
ending?
Yes.
First week.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I will try and make arrangement of that.
I think it's better first week, isn't it? So can we make it every second of the month or first of the month? Which one?
Ma,
First day of the month or second day of the month
I
or
will,
third day of the month?
I will try and do that by next week. By God grace.
Well, next week will be.
Ma?
What is the date of the?
Next week.
Next week
Next week
will
will
be.
be. Next week Monday will be on the 8th.
That will be a whole week after. Can you make it this week so that we know first week of every month? We'll make it specific.
If I can get the app for this week, I'm going to give her. I'm going to.
We don't want piecemeal again.
Ma?
We don't want piecemeal. Let it be whole.
I'm not working
So that there will
in
be
any
no.
organization.
So that there will be no. Wait, you
I
have to,
understand, ma'am, but I'm not working in
so that
any
there will be no
organization.
argument. I pay half. I didn't pay. No. You have to pay full.
I don't
Full
have
amount.
it. That is right.
And when are you going to get it?
Oh, by next week. That will be the second week.
Next week, 8. Okay, we'll give it to 8 now.
Ma,
Next
week weekend. I will make arrange of it.
If you are still making arrangement, that's the month is gone.
No.
Next weekend will be half of the month already, isn't it? Close to half.
I'm going to give her, by God grace, I'm going to give her next week Wednesday.
Okay, next week Wednesday.
Yes.
Oh no, before next week Wednesday.
That will be on the 10th.
It's next week Wednesday going to be there.
Yes.
Well, okay. So it's still okay. Let's see. We still. So that means, but the one of the upper month now will not be as late. Or you want to be making it every 10th of the month. We have to put something down.
What I'm saying is that what I can be giving her
No.
is every week.
Monthly.
That is
I
what
said we need the 10th of every month.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that we can put in the 10th of every month, so that it will be regular. It's okay. Any other thing you want to tell me?
Mama, he's not going to be living with us.
Huh?
He's not going to be living with us.
You want to live with him?
I don't want to.
He doesn't want to live with you.
So if you come, you should not sleep.
Sleep.
Don't worry.
You're telling us now. Wait for a few
when you were opening your leg.
Yeah.
Before you know what is happening, the fourth baby will be on the way. Were you telling us when you were having your babies like staircase? Bang, 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 every 2 months. No, that one is not it's not for our discussion now. He will come and visit.
I want to ask you.
I mean, you don't want him to come and see his children. He will come. He will come and take care of you.
Take care of yourself.
I have something to say, ma'am.
Yes.
How is going to take care of their children? Because the children, they are not with me. Because when they go to school in the morning, they will come back in the afternoon. So, and they will be expecting her to come and pick them in school. That is how I normally do when we are still together.
But now you have not been together for 2 years and she's been taking care of you.
Okay.
Are you the one that has been taking care of them? Or do you want to take a nurse for her? You want to employ a nurse? A nanny for her? If you have the money, you can employ a nanny for her.
No.
Ayo. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you follow the lawyer to do an undertaking for you.
Thank you very much.
It's okay.
Thank you.
It's all right. It's okay. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody for joining us on this program today. Remember, this is your story, your voice. It's a human rights program where you can discuss your rights with us, report any case of violation of your rights to us. We're always here to redress them for you. This is Fumi Falana, Women Empowerment and Legal Aid. Remember our address, number 25, Adekunle Fajiwe, GRA Ikeja, and you also can access us. You have our presence on all the social media. Please join us and stay online with us. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.